I think some of the biggest highlights of my career as a front man with Cypress Hill, and just in the career of music in general. I mean, there's been a few moments. There was when we were invited to Saturday Night Live. I mean, a lot of people know about that. We got banned from that show right after that because Muggs lit a joint, which was planned. We had planned it. Only I was supposed to light it. And, there was a few different things that were supposed to happen for that show, but it didn't quite go the way that we wanted it to. But it still resonated though. But that was a highlight for us to be invited to SNL because it was such a iconic show. Still is. I still watch it to this day. I grew up off of it. So to be invited to that, was very cool. To be banned from it, even cooler. You know what I mean? So a lot of people probably take that a certain way, like, oh man, I don't know why they banned me. I know why they banned. I know why they banned us. Shit, I can't be mad at that. It's protocol. The other thing was The Simpsons. That always gets brought up to me. Oh man, I saw you on The Simpsons, and that was pretty surreal because this is a show that's Americana right here. This that you've made it when they ask you to be on that show. So it felt good to be invited to do that, and that shit lives forever in syndication. So that it's always coming up, and the reminder is always there that we actually did that. So that was big. And then 94 Woodstock, such a big show. There was, I think, about 380,000 people there watching that particular day. That to date is the biggest crowd that we've ever performed in front of live. It was great, man. Those three moments, but there's so many, but those probably were the three. But I got to say, in the recent years, probably when we got inducted into the Hip Hop Honors through the VH1, and then to go in with the school that we went in with, it was, I believe it was De La Soul, Naughty by Nature, Too Short, Slick Rick, and ourselves. And if I'm forgetting somebody, I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody, but we went in with that school, and it was great to go in with those guys because we're big fans of Slick Rick and De La Soul, and Naughty by Nature. They were our brothers. We basically came out a few months apart in our albums and stuff like that. Toured the world. Toured the States together and whatnot, and they helped pretty much launch us because they had the #1 record, and they chose to bring us with them on tour, and it set it off from there. So it was good to go into the VH1 honors with those guys, especially. And Too Short, what can you say, man? That's the homie. That was a good time. So I think those four moments for me, those were probably the highlights.